But anyway, it's time for X3. So, at the beginning of the stream, we'll have to talk a little bit about the things that have happened. I don't know, somebody had the save handy when last I stopped. I think it was around 16 days and 6 hours. And that's when I said, oh, I will start grinding. There's been a lot of offline grinding now. Our in-game day is now 23. So we've basically been shooting Xenon for a week straight in-game time. And yeah, just a couple of hours ago, the grind found its logical end. Let's get back in. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. A lot of sad stuff sadly happened. How many microchips did I bring? I have actually not checked the Chosro. I assume there's a lot of things that are overflowing on microchips. So we'll have to sort everything out. Slow overview. We've been stuck here. There's also no music here, apparently. And last time we left off, Gnuffle died. There was like some weird things, like because out of sector combat sucked in Black Hole Sun and stuff like that. Black Hole Sun already has Xenon queues. So I redid a lot of stuff here. So what I did is I went through all the Xenon sectors and I killed basically everything they had in all the sectors. Especially tough shout out to Xenon Core 023 because it has both a destroyer and a carrier there. And it's surrounded by 3 other Xenon sectors. So this thing was like a hassle to get killed. And then otherwise there's Xenon Sector 472 and then there's 347. And that left only a single, and the most important thing was killing their shipyards and their bases. That left only a single shipyard. This is the only shipyard that was left in the galaxy. And look at that, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, and this shipyard is now constantly spawning things. It's spawning enemies. And so I've been sitting parked with the Rombucker here. And I made a little script that would just do this. Our fighting rank right now is Hero 99%. So we are extremely close to Extreme. But I wanted to show like the last bit on stream. So what happens here is that these Xenon, when they are destroyed, they try to send reinforcements to, like, if you destroy a Xenon base, they try to send in reinforcements. It's just something I found on the depths of the internet because I had never experimented with this as much. And so this base, being the only shipyard left, is constantly trying to send reinforcements. So it's spawning at a much higher rate than the previous AFK farming spot that I tried to use. Previously, I just tried to go into a single Xenon sector and just sit next to the shipyard. But that did not produce enough ships. So here, this is much better. And I tried first to write a Windows shell script, but the Windows shell script does not work with X3 Terran Conflict. So if you're trying to make an AFK farming script on X3 Terran Conflict, you can't just write it in the Windows shell, like using the Windows commands for like send keystroke to window and stuff, because the X3 window just does not recognize it. It's too old. And so I used auto hotkey. And if anybody is interested, I can send you the auto hotkey. I can send you the auto hotkey script. But it's very simple. It's a few lines only. You literally. The disadvantage is I have not found any way to automate this in the background. So while I am AFK farming, this has to be my foreground window, which basically means you can't do anything else that actively needs you to be in another window. Which is why I mostly grinded this overnight, or while I was watching a stream, or while I was working on another laptop. So yeah, it's kind of like on the side thing. But nevertheless, you need a script to do this, because you can't just CETA. If you just sit around and CETA, your rank will decay if you're AFK for more than 1 hour in-game, which on CETA 10 is 6 minutes. So every 6 minutes you need to interrupt your CETA, make a button press, and then restart the CETA. In my case, I actually found that waiting 6 minutes is not the optimal choice, because whenever a Xenon shoots a rocket at you, a missile, they will interrupt your CETA. So, and if you're like 1 hour in game and you're constantly spawning, you're gonna lose a lot of them. So I'm gonna show off now how it looks when we CETA, because they're spawning relatively quickly, and so in a couple 1 hours, there's gonna be quite a few guys that just come out and shoot at you. And so they'll interrupt your CETA and it'll slow you down. So I actually found the optimum to be around like every minute. Like every minute or every minute and a half I reset. And so now we're at 99% hero, which was actually everything up to legend was super quick now that I had this set up. So I gained the first initial ranks that we were like still on was like Crusader, then it goes like I think to Overlord, then to Conqueror or something like that, and that was relatively quick, but Legend was where it became slow. And then Hero, which is the finest rank before Extreme, this actually, even on this sped up version, in real life, this still took like, I don't know, 12 to 13 hours. So, yeah, take the CETA 10 out, that's like 100 hours plus in-game that you would need to grind, which is really telling you that the label Extreme Fighting Rank is no understatement. So, and we're just gonna celebrate the second that I get this Extreme rank. And then, obviously, if you look at my account number up here in the top, you can see that we have 520 million, which is mostly money made, I think, from commercial resupply scripts, from the profit center in Seaswell, because in Seaswell our station is set up to automatically set us number, and universe traders. They all like give us money passively, and so over the last 7 days of just sitting around, we've made 500 million credits for nothing. All right, so if my experiments are correct, we should be very close to Extreme. And as soon as we have Extreme, we're just going to kill this station. Oh yeah, I haven't really explained the setup here, but you saw the setup. We're in the Rombaka. And I have 3 turrets set up with point singularity projectors. And there we go. Extreme. Alright, congratulations to us. So, you will also notice our rank is immediately 100%. And I set up the Rombaka. Omedeto, yeah, omedeto. And important thing when you do this AFK farming, another tip for people who want to reproduce this, set your turrets to attack capitals. So I have 3 turrets that have point singularity projectors, and I have another 3 turrets that have some. They are not full Starburst Shockwave cannons, because actually I think if you the reason is I didn't have enough. Like, I couldn't buy enough. My universe is starved on SSCs. But the other reason also being, like, if you had too many, they'd start destroying the station. So the good thing here is put the other ones on attack capitals. Don't tell the other turrets just to be like dormant, or don't tell them to just retaliate, because if they accidentally shoot, they can easily kill the station while you're AFK. So tell them only attack capitals, so that if the random queue appears, they'll do it. But now we're done with that, so we're just gonna say attack all enemies. So now we're just gonna kill this station. We have no longer any use for this station. Although I say that, but this station still has 156 landed ships, and in particular, there are 5 Xenon J on this, and 6 Xenon K and a whole host of Xenon Q. So if I actually went out of this system, this station would spawn a huge amount of Xenon. And these Xenon would start walking through these systems. There was like a whole trail. I posted some of these screenshots on my Discord that there was a whole trail of things. And also, yeah, hey, ProtoZMac. Did I say hello? But there's no real reason for us to deal with the Xenon right now, so we're just gonna kill them. It was kind of funny to see them do the real pilgrimage. And we're probably still gonna cause some weird pilgrimages, so for the coming hours there might be some weird, yeah. What do combat missions look like now? Pirate M2s galore? I have no idea. And we might try this out later, but right now we have no reason to try this out.
Xenon LX.
Alright. So we killed this guy. There's a bunch of Xenon ships here. Do we want to capture these Xenon? Sure, why not? Actually, the Xenon ships are all very far away. What's the closest one?
L.
But yeah, the whole reason we did this was so that we could get extreme combat rank, so that we could play one of the mission trees. And funnily enough, this is the mission. It's, I think, chronologically, it should be the second type of mission, that the second plot line that you do in this game. But we postponed this until I had farmed everything. I'm so sad I couldn't capture Xenon XL anymore in X4. Oh, is there no Xenon XL? I don't even know if there's Xenon in X4, so... as I said, I have not kept up with... No, but there should be Xenon, because there's Xenon in X Rebirth. Spoiler alert. But I don't know if... I mean, it doesn't really make sense that you can get inside a Xenon ship, because they shouldn't have a cockpit. But yeah. It wouldn't be an X game without the Xenon. True. I have actually no idea what the X stands for. I don't think it stands for Xenon. Alright, we're gonna grab these ships here.
M. The Xenon M is a...
And in the meantime, I could tell you all about what the other stations have been doing. But let's postpone this until I'm somewhere safer. Because there's a whole lot of things we can do now, and we should be doing now. And there's a whole lot of plots that have... Yeah, that have advanced while we were AFKing. Explore, expand, and... Ah, yeah, you're right. It is a 4X game in that sense. Well, actually the English line is trade, fight, build, think. So... But I don't know, maybe they started to use those lines with later editions, later iterations of the game.
M. Ship computer control transferred.
But yeah, for sure this, like, the official one is trade, fight, build, think by now. Alright, how about we tell these people to dock at the shipyard?
Command accepted.
And we have to bemoan some losses as well. I'll talk about our losses in a second as well, because there's a lot of things that got lost while we were grinding. And some of them are even like a mystery to me, like I don't even know how we lost them.
M. Ship computer control transferred. Docking granted. Command accepted. Osaka.
Oops! Damn it, I didn't want to go into the Osaka.
L.
I want to be in a ship here that can capture other ships.
L.
Yeah, so the first thing that died was the Alpha Gmo. which, as I will remind you, was our Centaur prototype, Centaur Heavy prototype. That was just an oversight of me. I had the Alpha Gemo in this very system and just told the Alpha Gemo to just kill enemies. But somehow it lost to an LX. And I don't know how. It had full plasma, it had full PBGs. But I think the AI is really bad with a PBG, like Plasma Burst Generator layout chip. So the Alpha Gemo is dead right now. And if we want to train our crew, we might... Oh, this ship has actually a shield. We may recapture another Alpha Gemo later, but definitely not today. Today is plot time. Okay, this ship is actually in a better state.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Man, there are so many Xenon ships, and I'm just gonna grab them because there's no real reason not to grab them. We'll never have a better chance to grab this many LXs and Ls and so forth. Because these are literally left over from weeks of grinding. Another one for Kaladin's collection. Yeah, I have not been adding anything to Kaladin's collection, so Kaladin's bowels are quite empty right now. We will have to fix that. Well, that sounded... well, let's not think too much about what I just said there. But we won't need Kaladin today. So for today, I hope we don't need Kaladin today.
LX ship computer control transferred. Pilots braiding.
Ooh, there's 75 megajoule shields left. You're basically not even broken. Still, get yourself fixed up. How many shields do you have? Oh, also 75. Wow.
L.
Yeah, but Kaladin is alive, Knuffle is alive, all our major ships are alive. So the Nako Admiral Liftlick is alive, the Spook Katai, the Knuffle, the Game Over, the Saint Kaladin, the Catnip, and the Rombakar are like our main ships, I would say. Ooh, what are you?
Enhancement goggles not installed.
Oh, that's like a frozen laser in space. Yeah, that sometimes happens.
L. Ship computer control transferred. Docking granted. Command accepted.
Okay, only a couple of ships left here.
L.
And we are very safe here. This sector is called Xenon Sector 101, but there aren't actually any Xenon here anymore, and I don't think any Xenon are spawning. I think sometimes a Xenon P can spawn here, but I haven't seen anything bigger spawn in a long while.
Computer control transferred.
Oh, you're also at... but you're only in L. Oh, you're also only in L.
L. Docking granted. Command accepted.
Okay, anything else left? Oh yeah, there are
LX.
3 ships left for us to get. If we look at our money makers, Rombi actually is making a lot of money.
A complex hub controls power distribution.
And I think one of the reasons is that Rombi is now selling microchips. And that's really making Rombi get rich, because all the microchip storage is full, is overflowing. Another thing that happened is I think Family Reich is getting basically wiped out here. There's like constant Xenon attacks in this region. Yeah, you can see another Xenon queue here. Which I think is related to what, like, because I've wiped out the Xenon and like almost wiped them out, and they're now behaving very aggressively and very weirdly. I I don't really know how to fix this, but I also hate those sectors over there, so I don't really care. I would say...
Computer control transferred.
Whoa, 76% on this LX. Oh, we're taking this one. I would say those are my least favorite sectors in the game. Just because of... No, that's...
Autopilot activated.
No.
L. Autopilot off. Docking granted. Command
Alright, and
accepted.
2 M's.
M.
Okay, so... who can recap the plot so far? And I know, in-game and out-of-game, it has been dozens of hours since we last had any real plot progress. But... I shall try to elaborate. So... when we last left off, we helped the Terrans, and we helped the Goners. And the Terrans are currently very worried about the other races.
M. Ship computer control.
The Terrans are worried that the other races might be dabbling in what is called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, because originally, hundreds of years ago, the Terrans themselves built AGI in the form of their terraformers.
Docking granted.
And the terraformers later became independent and started going crazy, and they are now the Xenon, the very Xenon that I just farmed our ranks on. And while we were going around, the Terrans did find a heavily defended Argon sector. This is the so-called Argon sector M148, and it has a lot of military installations, and the Argon Federation is worried, no, sorry, not the Argon Federation, the Terran government is worried that the Argon Federation might be secretly researching stuff there.
Ship computer control.
We don't really know what is up with Sector M148 yet, but today we will learn what is going on with Sector 148. Because this game is giving the player always the opportunity to experience all the sides of the conflict. So, for example, our standing with all the races in the universe, if you wanted to, you can make it really high. So everybody kind of trusts us, which puts us in the weird situation where we're constantly like doing favors for all the different sides. And even though the Terrans and the Commonwealth, which is like the 5 other races, the Argon, the Teladi, the Boron, the Split, and the Paranet, even though the Commonwealth and the Terrans aren't at war, it's kind of like a Cold War. So it's a bit weird that both sides are just willing to entrust us like
Command accepted.
military secrets and send us on very important missions and stuff. To be fair, they didn't go crazy on their own. Scuffed Update did it. Yes. And I think Egosoft is kind of going back and forth, or like
Osaka.
they are now saying that originally there was no real detail on that, but nowadays they're saying that it was like a intentionally somebody said it. Like, or as far as I know nowadays, the story is that actually the very person we are hunting right now, this Martin Winters, which is a person that was very important to the Terran plotline that we already finished. That Martin Winters was responsible for that. He was one of the original creators of the Terraformer fleet, and he put a secret update out that made them go crazy or something. And Martin Winters was in cryo sleep for hundreds of years and is now back. That's part of the plot. Okay, M148 is a sector we have to go to, but first, before we do that, I would like to... first things first. The mission screen. We have another plot that we're working on. Actually, we have 2 more plots that we're working on. And one is called The Hub. And last time we checked out, The Hub wanted us to buy 250,000 crystals. 250,000? I think 200,000? Something on that order. They wanted us to buy a lot of crystals. The Xenon did nothing wrong. It's Terra's fault they went rogue. Okay, that's a hot take. So last time we still had to send crystals, but of course because I was AFK farming for so long, the crystals have all been delivered now. So we can also continue the hub plot if we want. We're not gonna do that right now because that's not so very important. And another final thing I want to show you is just the message log, and we started on day 16, so there's a ton of messages that have been happening. I'm just gonna quickly scroll through and tell you the most important things. So, a lot of people are leveling up. That wasn't the point. The first important loss that you will see is the Alpha Gmo, and that was just my own mistake. Your ship, Alpha Gmo, was destroyed in Xenon Sector 101 by Xenon L. And I don't know how an M6 Corvette can die to a Xenon L. It must be just that the Plasma Burst Generator layout, which is immensely good in player's hand, is just utter crap in AI hand. Also, hello Dennis, how's it going? It's going great. We're just gonna do a lot of story just in a second after I reclaim this. There's a lot of updates from our universe traders. But universe traders also keep dying. Remember last time we bought 20 universe traders? Does anybody remember? How many universe traders did we have? We named them after letters in the Greek alphabet, and you can see Psi is dying here. Then there are lots of satellites that get shot down. There's also lots of people that are worried. Advanced satellite got shot down, advanced satellite got shot down. Elbow's probably just the final shot. Yeah, I assume the same. Then, the Freeport CLS Falcon Hauler Cellar was destroyed in split fire, which is a pirate sector, which it shouldn't even have gone to, but hey. Then, Advanced Satellite gets destroyed. Advanced Satellite, Advanced Satellite. We don't care about those. Another Freeport Hauler gets destroyed. An Advanced Satellite gets destroyed. XL Alpha, the Universe Trader Alpha, was destroyed. Advanced Satellite in Tears of Greed gets destroyed. Taciturn Tanker was attacked. The Freeport Hauler CLS-0 was destroyed by Xenon Q. Another Advanced Satellite destroyed in Menelau's Paradise. The Taciturn Tanker was attacked again. Then the Rapier was destroyed in Unknown Sector. So this is a weird one. You remember I put these Rapiers on Terran stations to make them not despawn? And some of these Rapiers have died. I don't know how. And for example, Chip's Mercury was destroyed in Balaji's Joy, means that the microchip fab in Balaji's Joy must have despawned or died. And I don't know how that happens. Alright, then our Universe Trader Omicron gets destroyed by Xenon Q. Another Rapier was destroyed in Venus. I don't know how a station despawns or get killed in Venus. Alpha says a lot of story. I see a lot of dying instead. Yeah, I'm just recapping the deaths. Then another Rapier dies. Advanced Satellite in New Income dies. And then here was just a massacre. The Super Kaiman Kik Kai was destroyed, Epsilon was destroyed, Lambda was destroyed, Omega was destroyed. And Xi was destroyed. Oh no, don't tell that the CCP. They'll ban me if I say that. Eta gets destroyed. Heaven's Assertion Satellites gets destroyed. Taciturn Tanker. Now this is the real tragedy here. The Taciturn Tanker was destroyed in Sector Balaji's Joy. Can I have one moment of silence for Balaji's Joy? These weren't just all chip transporters though. The universe traders were just there to make money. But yeah, Taciturn Tanker, that hurts. The Chosra Hauler has already been dead for a while. And yeah, that's all. We're up to date. If we look at our list of universe traders, there's not a lot of them left. And actually, some of them are even like stuck. And I think the people Sell where for best price. Okay, this isn't even a universe trader. Maybe they are. Oh, I don't know. How did Rombi accumulate this much debt? Well, we had to equip this ship. You know, and Rombi is also a huge station. But now that you pointed out, Dennis, we can look at how much money Rombi has made.
A complex hub.
If we look at Rombi's holding, Rombi currently holds $500 million. So I guess we're gonna clear Rombi's debt. We are just going to take 500 million from Rombi. Oh. Wait, the maximum transfer amount is 100 million. Okay, well. Nope, that's annoying. We can't even transfer hundreds of millions. Okay. We are going to take Rombi's money here. Oh. And then we have over $1 billion. No, it is Alpha who is in debt to Rombi. No, we won't have that. And you can't see it, but I just got another Steam achievements, Filthy Rich, because having 1 billion in your account is a Steam achievement. Similarly, the Duke's Complex is suffering though, because things are dying. We could easily transfer some money. And the new old Freeport is also going amazingly well. It is running full on certain weapons though. But nevertheless, we can grab another 500 million from Freepo. So now we have 1.6 billion in our bank account, and mostly through AFK farming. Okay. I think that's everything set up. Now the question is, and I'm not gonna fix various things, what ship should we use for starting the next plot? And I think the answer is obvious. I think it has to be the Knuffle. So I would like to jump over there, but we're actually out of energy cells, so I need to jump somewhere where I can buy energy cells. Does the military station in Alatna Hill have energy cells?
Serves as a remote operating base for military ships.
Nope, it's fresh out of energy cells. How about Legends Home military base? Oh no, it doesn't. Ota's headquarters? No. 18 billion military base? Wait, what? Shouldn't 18 billion have a military base? I mean, there's still the weapons platform. Well, I guess that military base is no more. Omicron Lyri... Can we jump to... No, Black Hole Sun is already too far away. Why not buy directly at the solar farm? You know, funny thing. I don't know what you think the size of this ship we're flying is, but let me tell you, it's a destroyer. So... people don't let us dock at their shipyard. Also, yeah, I should clean out Rombi's debt here. So, Rombi's debt 0. Alright, congratulations, Rombi. Rombi's gonna be very happy when he appears. I just need to find a station that lets me dock, and I'm too fat to dock at normal stations, so I need to find like a military outpost.
Serves as a remote
Okay, Elena's Fortune has some energy cells for us, so... which side is the military output? This side.
charging at 10%.
Yeah, there's only a few ports in the entire world the super freighter can tank. Is that actually true in our world?
Entering system. Elena's Fortune.
Like, are there certain... what is the largest size of ship? And how many ports in the world can refuel such, like, the biggest ships that we know? Of course, you can always use auxiliary ships, and I could do the same. I could, like, jump in a smaller ship that can buy and then transfer, like a landing ship or something type arrangement. Right. Super tankers are absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, by the way, our trade rank also went up quite a lot. We are now magnate or something.
On behalf of our president and senator, the Argon Federation is honored to...
I don't know how high magnate is, though. Yeah, I don't know the ranks for trading as much. And there's also less reason to grind your trade rank. The only thing it'll do is make the missions better. And we don't really need a taxi mission. We don't really need taxi missions to pay a lot more, so... Oops, I didn't even buy the energy cells. See, that's what happened. That's what happens when I only pay half attention. Ooh, advanced satellites. Would you like me some advanced satellites? And boarding pods?
This missile is not compatible with your ship.
Where are the energy cells? Here we go.
Energy cells bought.
And now we want to go to the asteroid belt, I think.
Jump device charging at 10%.
And we're gonna park the Rombaka near Caledon. They can stay near Caledon.
Entering system. Asteroid belt.
Panther. There's the Caledon. And yeah, we could spend our money and buy more ships. Star Wars mod? No, there's no Star Wars mod. We're not playing the Star Wars mod. This is completely unmodded. This is vanilla X3 Terran Conflict. And I know there are so many people who've spent so much time in modded versions of this game. And I have to admit, I've never played a modded version of X3 Terran Conflict. I already enjoy the base game a lot. And a lot of actually... There's several mods that are really popular, but they simplify the economic side. Which is kind of like the opposite of what I want. Like, I kind of play this game for the economic side. Oh, I've never seen this ship. Must be Terran. Oh, do you play Albion Prelude? Because of course in Albion Prelude I think it's a lot harder to get this ship. But I think you can still get it. No, this is an Osaka. This is a Terran M2.
One of your ships is under attack. Xenon sector 101.
One of our ships. I guess one of our ships is gonna die. Did I not send them all away? Well, somebody died there. One more death. It's just inconsequential. Yeah, I play Terran Conflict. Yeah, this is the Terran M2. Well, one of the Terran M2s. The other Terran M2 is called the Tyr, and technically it's the AGI Task Force M2, which Chosra still wants me to capture. But on the other hand, we are very rich. So if you have channel points, or if you have a lot of channel points, you can make me spend my money. There's a buy the chip request that is... it's probably too expensive, but otherwise people would just spam it over and over and I'd never end this game, so it is intentionally quite expensive. But I will also be buying more ships later. But for now, we don't need more ships, we just need the Gnathel.
Command accepted.
Speaking of capture, about that... No! Josra, no! Why would you pick the Aran? Can you not pick something else? Why would we pick the Aran? The Aran is... No! That Aran is so bad. Ugh. Alright, I'll put it on the list for Chosra. Chosra wants an Aran. Ugh. Okay, the Ran is maybe the most annoying ship to get in the game because it's very hard to find one. We've already spent 5 hours looking for one. Without success. Alright, Rombaka, you can stay here. I don't actually, you're almost too close to the Kaladin at this point. Chosra, why the Iran? Could okay, I guess there are worse ships. Somewhat worse ships. But any capital ship, asking me to capture any capital ship is already, oh.
Hyperion, Vanguard.
Alright, we're gonna wait until Gnafel gets over to us here. And until then, Romi's gonna be parked here. But yeah, Chosro, I am planning to capture your Tyr, once we need it. I don't foresee us needing another capital ship today. For reasons you'll see. The beginning of the plotline is relatively tame. I hope that's still true on this rank. But after that, yep, once we need capital ships, I'll probably recruit more capital ships. Need to, I already have a name ready. But your suggestions will be considered. I won't spoil what name I have prepared for you, so. Anyway, but you can always override it. Alright, we are now in the Gnafel. I'm gonna make a save here, and this is our Operation Final Fury starting save. Does the game take kanji input? I don't think it does. Nope. Nope, it does not. Nope. It just says burp. Nope. It's not. Nope. Nope, that kills that. No, I don't think I can take kanji. So when's the X3 tier ship tier? Oh, we can make that at the end of this. Yeah, let's make a mental note to do that at the end of our run. We'll make an X3 Terran Conflict ship tier list. For that, we should probably use more of the ships. We'll probably fill Kaladin, but I haven't flown. Like, there's too many ships. Honestly, that would take an hour. We can make a tier list of all like the major ships.
Heretics end.
I'll cut.
Pirate base.
What? Excuse me? Can somebody explain to me? Since when is there a pirate base in Heretics End? This is the border sector between Terrans and Commonwealth. And lore-wise it should be the most... It should be like the most defended sector in the game. Well, I guess Earth is the most defended sector in the game, but... Like, everybody has their eyes on this sector because they're very worried about this war turning hot any second. And there's a pirate base just over there. Man, these pirates, they're bold. They're bold. They're very bold.
Entering system, circle of labor.
Where are we going right now? We're going to Omicron Lyri. And we will see... yeah, we'll see some... That's where the story starts. That's where we will get recruited for Operation Final Fury. And the whole reason that I grinded the rank is that the difficulty of the plot lines scales somewhat with your fighting rank. It's not very even. I think some missions scale and other missions don't scale. But what I have read in the depths of the internet is that for sure the final mission of the next plot line does scale with your rank, and it does scale all the way up to extreme. I have heard legends of a big fight,
Omicron line.
a performance-shattering fight that occurs if you are doing this plot on extreme difficulty. And I want to see it because I've never seen it with my own eyes. So we shall do it. And we did it without cheating, kind of. I mean, I used AFK grinding, but I didn't hack anything in the game. Alright, so where does it start? It starts by talking to this guy here. There's a guy flying around an Omicron Lyrae who's just called the Exterminator. And if you talk to him, he's gonna...
Sup, dude?
He's gonna talk to us. And he has the face and the voice of Bret-Serra, for those who have watched the X2 playthrough. Rest in peace, Brett. Oh, that's a spoiler for X2. But he's just called Jason Nadina. And we're gonna talk to him. Hey, what are all these ships doing?
Hey there, man. This is Operation Final Fury. You really didn't know? We're gonna shove it to them insects just like my man JB did. Gonna force them out for good.
Just like my man JB did. So JB is referring to, of course, Julian Brennan, the character we were playing in X2 The Threat and X3 Reunion. But here in X3 Terran Conflict, we're actually playing kind of a no-name person. We can start, there's a variety of starts, and we actually started as a poison Paranid. Paranid. Alright. Who's JB?
Julian Brennan, he's one cool guy. Practically saved the whole damn universe by himself. Now I'm gonna do the same.
Alright, Jason Nadina really is a Julian Brennan fanboy, and he wants to save the universe, just like JB. Okay, so there's a campaign underway to wipe out the Kark.
Damn right, man, there sure is. Joint Operation Split, Taladi, Three Eyes, even the squiddy things. We got them on the run. Come with me, man, and let's show them who runs this place.
Where did JB go anyway? Well, JB is lost. If you want to find out more, we have to do the hub plotline. The whole start of the hub plotline is that Mahima is looking for Balaji, I think? Balaji and Balaji and Julian Brennan disappeared in the Xenon sectors. And Mahima is like, oh no, we need to find them. And then you accidentally find the Xenon hub, and there's traces there also of Julian Brennan and Balaji, but we haven't found them yet, so we don't know yet where they are. Nothing stopping you from pressing that one. Certainly no 25,000. No, 25,000 wouldn't be a problem. Alright, so, but I like Jason. Today we're not doing hub plotline, we're doing Final Fury. So he's told us this is called Operation Final Fury. And it's a joint operation of the Split, the Taladi, the Three Eyes, the Squiddy Things, and the Argons. So, Three Eyes are of course the Paranids, which is really offensive from Jason Nadina, considering we are a Paranid. And the Boron are the Squiddy Things. And I'm completely fine with him being racist against the Boron, because screw the Boron. Okay, where do I sign up?
Nice to meet you. I'm Jasan, by the way. Already
Jasan.
send your ID to the boss. Tailgate me back to Black Hole Sun, and let's rock 'em.
Alright, now he wants us to... we should follow this guy, and he's gonna show us where to go. A resolution to beat this game? Astonishing. Well, yeah, I think we have a shot. Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure, because the grind is over. The hub plotline is advanced. There is a lot of things going for us now. And it's almost a bit sad. I want to play this game more. There's a lot of fun side things we could still do, but I'll try to focus on the main plots for now.
Entering system. Treasure chest.
Well, Gnuffle, you say 75,000 will be a test of my resolve. If it comes to that, we can just AFK grind. And we already have 30,000 in our Atmos lifter. We probably have a few others floating around. Okay, Jason. Slow down there. I'm not that fast. He's in an M4 and he's just rushing away. I like the ships more, the Boron. So I agree, Boron ships look good. Boron themselves are a cowardly squid race. So we don't need it. But the music is great. The music in Kingdom End is... oh, it is amazingly good.
Black hole sun.
Alright, Jason tells us he's gonna bring us to the boss now. Which is the boss of Operation Final Fury. Who wants to guess?
System. Black hole sun.
If you make an alliance of the 5 races, who gets to be the boss of the...
What's that? A Xenon invasion? Looks like the local guys could use a hand. Let's turn those tin buckets into scrap metal. You want in, right? This is your chance to prove it.
Alright, it just so happens that we just accidentally run into a Xenon invasion.
Xenon Q.
And we have to prove ourselves. Obviously the Argons are the leaders, says Knuffle. Does anybody want to argue you should put the Boron in charge of Operation Final Fury? Who should you put in charge if you have to pick one of the 5 races? The Split, says Chosrao. It's not a bad guess. The Split are famous warrior clan races, so... The Split or the Terran aren't part of this coalition. The Terran are suspecting that they are the target of this coalition. The Terran are suspecting that this whole Operation Final Fury is just a cover-up story to secretly develop an alliance against them. So they are for sure not part of this operation. What is this weapon layout, Knuffle? I need to change this. We need PBGs.
Plasma burst generator installed. Plasma burst generator. Plasma burst generator installed. Plasma burst generator.
For now, that Q is distracted.
Plasma burst.
Terrans haven't even seen any COG. Yeah, I think that Terrans... well, they have scouts everywhere, so for sure they've seen some. But they are not personally being attacked by them, as far as I know. Holy moly! Oh god, it's gonna ram us! Okay. Let's end this queue. Let's grill it.
On behalf of our president and senator...
Oh, that's 5 million!
Thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
They're sending also in even more Xenon Q, so... I should have maybe brought the Rombaka, but hey. Not the Split. Can't trust the Split. Okay, so Proto-Zemek is casting a vote against the Split. I, of course, as a Paranit nationalist, I of course would vote Paranits should lead. Definitely not an Argon, because a Paranit would never trust an Argon to lead him. An Argonian? Yeah, whatever.
Target is now in firing range. Xenon M.
This mission gives good money for the kills though. Maybe this is because we're on Extreme now. We're getting 170,000 for killing an M. An M isn't even worth that much, so whoever is paying us is it's just rolling in money. Okay, I'm pretty sure this mission is scaling with our difficulty because there's just a Xenon K that jumped in. Which is a destroyer class ship. I might have to bring bigger guns here. Okay, yeah, there's also another Xenon P here.
Xenon PX.
A PX even. Oh boy. Well, we rammed that PX. Hey, that gave 2 million. Okay, I need the Rombaka. Where are you, Rombaka? What's the close by gate? West gate. That's the north gate. Yeah, we for sure don't want to go to the north gate. There's the Xenon Q. Oh. I need the Rombaka. I need the big guns here. There's the Rombaka. Come here.
Command accepted.
I hope there's not... There's a second Xenon K that just jumped in. Okay. I remember this mission having like a P and a couple of XL. This mission now already has 4 Xenon Q and 2 Xenon K. Okay, yeah. Doing this on Extreme, I'm noticing the difference. I'm definitely noticing the difference already. I thought the differences would start later, but nope. Extreme scaling is okay, can we stop? We don't need another... Surely we don't need another K or something like... We don't need it. If not, imagine those were... Yeah, if those were cock... Yeah, when those things become cock, that is nasty. That's gonna be nasty. Absolutely nasty. We might very soon need to go for that tier. I might, like a single M2, we have a single M2 right now. We only have the Rombaka. I have no other true capital ship with capital C here. Also Knuffle. Knuffle just hide somewhere.
Command accepted.
I'm going to tell the Rombaka cannons. He should focus on the capitals.
Command accepted. Command accepted.
Alright, we've got our work cut out for us. We've got to kill some Xenon here. Let's save. Time to get Rombi into that. No. I don't plan on blowing up the Rombaka. Oh, by the way, I didn't show, but the size difference just between the Rombi and the Knuffle is like huge. Like this is a huge ship. So you see this ship ahead of us, this Q? That's the big ship that I was just fighting, and it looked like really big compared to Knuffle. But compared to Rombi, it's actually really modest in size. And I don't even need to shoot myself because our turrets are automatically targeting. I just need to focus on dodging. And this should actually give money. That's another 5 million. Excuse me? Also, what are those rockets here? Well, they're not that bad.
Xenon K. Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, they killed our satellite. There's another Xenon K there. And I'm pretty sure that's another Xenon... That's another Xenon... Okay, we are up to 4 carriers. 4... Yeah, there's a lot of them, sire. I wish weapon ranges were higher. Larger ships fighting each other always looks like a knife fight. It does, yeah. Well, they do get larger range, but not large enough. I kind of agree.
Xenon Q.
Okay, this is gonna be tough, actually. No, that was another Q? Is that already destroyed? Who is fighting in the front there, though?
Teladi, Split, Escort, Viper.
There's a split?
Split, Military, Chimera.
Somebody's up there in the front and doing... Oh, there's a Xenon's J. And I think one of the Xenon Ks is already dead. No, that's definitely still moving. I think it's just out of our sensor range. So, we have 3 destroyers and a carrier. Maybe I should bring in the kitty? That's really our secret weapon. How equipped are you, Catnip? Yeah, you're very equipped. Alright, I'm gonna keep a slight distance for now, because they're gonna come towards us, pretty sure. Alright, the catnip. Special. Nope. Combat. Nope. Ship command. Missile barrage. The Xenon K. Give me 2 barrages. Now I hope you shot the right kind of missiles, Kitty. I hope you shot the right kind of missiles. I hope you didn't shoot the Alright, can I tell you what missiles to use actually? Hard to say. I don't know how to set that. Alright, there come our rockets here. Nah, those... No, those just tickled them. You're shooting the wrong Kitty, you're shooting the wrong rockets. How do I tell you? Actually, I don't know how to set up the right rockets here. Alright, attack capitals.
Command accepted.
Will you now just shoot rockets? No, you don't. Okay. Nope.
Command accepted.
So the problem is, what's the problem with the catnip, right? The catnip is shooting flail barrage missiles, which were anti-fighter missiles, but I wanted actually to shoot the hammer heavy torpedoes. Also did another Xenon J just jump. There's 2 Xenon J that just jumped in. Okay. We killed a Xenon K and we get 18 million for this. Okay. So about that tour, yeah, about that tour. We may need that tour. We may need that tour. I need to start dodging. Oh no, they're not shooting yet at me. This one is shooting. Hey, that's just a queue. The queues are actually not so scary when we're in the Rombaka. Well, of course, we gotta be careful. There's a lot of them coming here.
Alert. Missile closing.
And even though they do tickle damage, the tickle damage just stacks up.
On behalf of our president and
Wait,
senator,
that didn't give us money.
Federation, thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
Okay. At this rate, you could buy your own sector. Yeah, we can definitely buy that sector as well. How do I get the catnip to equip the right missiles, though? Nope. Ah. Yeah, have her dump the wrong missiles. But these wrong missiles are worth a lot. I don't just want to dump them. Here's a thought. I could bring somebody in to pick them up. Man on the roof, do you have free cargo space? No, you don't. Fish lips, do you have... I need somebody with a lot of cargo space. Man on the roof, just...
Microchips
Nope.
transferred.
Nope. Weapons screen? Oh, good thinking, Knuffle. Catnips, weapons, missiles. Ah! Install.
Hammer heavy torpedo.
Alright,
installed.
now we're talking. Catnip. I need support here. I need a missile barrage on the Xenon K. I need... Just give me 5 barrages. There's a lot of them, sire. Just shoot them all down. Alright, here come the catnip shots. Once those are down, I'm gonna install the flails
Flail
again.
barrage missile installed.
And I'm gonna shoot one flail barrage. And this is just for cover, because flail barrages are swarm missiles. So a single barrage of flails has a lot of warheads inside. Actually, I might just shoot another one. But yeah, because they're too fast. Anyway, this Xenon K in front of us is already dead. Good thinking, Knuffle. Okay. There's also Xenon Q on our flank here. Alright, that's that. Luckily, the target of our missiles here that are flying here is dead, but they're smart missiles. When their target dies, they automatically retarget and go for the nearest ship. And I think... Oh no, there's a lot of crappy small ships left, but the frontal ships right now are mostly capitals, so I think it should be fine. So yeah, there's some impacts here. Although a lot of them missed, which is weird. Okay, and now they should go after the next capital ship.
Alert. Missile closing.
Alright, they're going for that K, that's good. This is getting a bit hot for the
Xenon L.
catnip though. Nope. Catnip. Special command. I need some more barrages on the Xenon L. Just fire 5 barrages because there's a lot of small ships there. And then we're just gonna tell you
Hammer heavy
back to the hammy heavy torpedoes. I want you to focus down the Xenon J as well. Uppsala, sorry. Missile barrage on the Xenon J. Give me 4 more missile barrages. Meanwhile, these small barrages that money you're hearing is our small missile barrage wreaking havocs among the fighters. Ding, ding, ding.
Xenon L.
Oh, some of them are dodging. But they're not dodging forever. Or maybe they are. Come on, you got them. Yep.
Military outpost.
Why are there so many Xenon Q coming from the backside here? Ugh. I did not expect the first mission to already be this tough. Alright, but which J did I target?
Xenon J.
Our barrage is going, I think, for the hurt J.
Xenon J.
Yeah, here comes our missile barrage. What is Xenon J? I just gotta make sure that they stay away from the catnip. Because the catnip is slow.
Command accepted.
Catnip, what is your current weapons? I think I need more flails.
Flail barrage missile installed.
Xenon L.
I think we don't need another flail. Alright, we'll take out that Q, okay.
On behalf of our president and senator,
Alright, there's only one capital left ahead of us. We're gonna go in now.
reward, you get 500 credits.
Alright, you know what, Catnip? You've done your job. Go back home.
Document granted. Command accepted.
How much money is this mission going to give us? They're already willing to pay us 150 million. Okay, this extreme rank is giving extreme amounts of money. We do not need to worry about money anymore, I think. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with a Rombaka on a direct course towards that remaining carrier. We have the point defense to shoot down all the fighters it can send, and we have the main artillery to shoot down the carrier itself. So this should be easy peasy, and you can already see our shots landing. So actually, I think the fighting range is okay, Chosro. Like, we have the range. The shots are very slow. So they're not very fast for the distances they travel, so it's kind of like a slow motion fight, but I think a carrier, like a capital ship fight, should feel slower than like a fighter on fighter combat. Oh man, what is that? Well, it doesn't matter.
Xenon
Killed it.
L.
Oh, and interestingly, a carrier gives less money than a destroyer. The destroyer gave us 18 million. The carrier just gave us
Missile closing.
less. That goes into Locohead's credit, correct? I'm not taking, like, I'm not keeping track of other people's money. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot a few poltergeists to clean up the small ships around here, because I don't want to have to chase them all by hand.
Xenon L.
So you're gonna see a lot of small missiles now here that are like confusedly flying around. That's part of the approach here. It should give you money equal to the carrier and all on it. Maybe percentages. I don't know if carrier kill. No, I don't know if carrier kills give you money dependent on how many ships are still landed on the carrier. I don't think so. I think it just has a flat amount. I mean, you mean it should. Yeah, I agree. That would make sense. But I don't think this is how it works. Okay.
Self-destructed.
Poltergeist missile. Poltergeist missile. Poltergeist missile.
We should go for that Xenon Q over there. as J. It's a capital ship remaining. There's also a bunch of Xenon Q just sitting around there. It's also threatening to destroy
Federal Argon
the trading station. Yeah, that trading station is taking a lot of damage. We might lose the Argon trading station in Black Hole Sun. We're probably losing the trading station in Black Hole Sun. Unless I can get in... Yeah, we're in range. We might be able to save it in time.
On behalf of our
Just in time.
Senator, the
Yep,
Argon
34.
Federation
And
thank you
this
for
carrier
your
gave the same amount of money, so
As a
I'm
reward,
assuming
you get
there's no
10,000
variation.
credits.
So doesn't matter what's landed on site. Alright, now there's a couple of Q over there. Man, and remember, this plot is about exterminating Kark. This is just like a, oh, look, there's a Xenon invasion. You can prove yourself on the side. And literally this sector and probably all the surrounding sectors would have died if I didn't happen to be here, because we're playing this on extreme difficulty, which also makes it a little bit extremely silly. And also, they're basically paying me the total GDP of all of the Argon Federation as reward. Wouldn't it be faster to just jump to the south gate? It would. But believe it or not, being stuck between 4 different queues is actually a danger. I can actually die against bunched up queues. So I don't want to do it. I want to approach it. I don't think I've ever fought the Kark. What is their backstory? Well, we will find out what their backstory is. Well, what we know so far is that they are related to Nevidium. Their home planet... The queue is just jumping away. The queues are just running away. Okay. And the story actually wants me to chase them. Huh, funny. Yeah, they hate it when you mine Invidium. Their home planet was made of Invidium, but was destroyed and dispersed, I think is the story. And now they live in these colonies, and they're a hive mind. So they're not really individuals. You can't individually talk with them. And they don't do diplomacy with any other races, which I find kind of weird, but yeah. And a couple of years ago, the Paranete Empire discovered some old Argon documents describing how to build a jump gate, and they needed some Invidium for it. So they started mining Invidium in remote unknown sectors, and because of that the Kark started attacking everybody, but the Kark didn't really understand the Kark didn't really understand the difference between a Paranete and an Argon. So the Kark started a counterattack, and they destroyed President's End sector. Oh, just jumped. Oh, mission failed? Ah, come on. God damn it. We didn't get any of the money. But how am I supposed to kill the queue if I'm not allowed to leave the sector? Okay, we gotta prevent... we gotta prevent the queue from escaping. Well, that's a bust. I was worried for a second that it would abort the mission if I jumped out. Wait, what? Why is that centaur hostile to me? I think we just killed somebody by jumping in here.
Argon, military, centaur.
No, I didn't get the money, Chosrao. I did not get the money. The money only gets paid out at the end of the mission. Yeah, I rammed somebody jumping in. I would like to apologize to this military centaur over there, but hey. We now need to wait for the exterminator to respawn. Because we can't do this mission. No, the problem isn't... The problem is the mission isn't spawning now. I need to wait a bit. Right! This is not what I had planned for today. I thought we'd just easily start breezing through the story and then... Well... Also, what's up with the Rombi's washing machine? There's so many garbage people on board. Rombi, just kick them all out. Just kick them all out. They are no longer welcome here.
No advanced satellite factory, Alpha.
Alright, Rombi. Now they're welcome again, if they want to. Well, in the meantime, I need to refill the catnip, because that catnip was vital. So... Landed ships... Not the Hammer Seller... The Bolt Joker. Please dock at the equipment dock.
Granted. Command accepted.
Alright, there's the exterminator again.
What's up, dude? Hey there, man. Damn right, man. Right on. Nice to meet you. I'm just Sam, by the way. Alrighty, I've sent your ID to the boss. Tailgate me back to Black Hole Sun, and let's rock 'em.
No advanced satellite factory.
Alright,
Alpha.
we are gonna
Jump
follow
force
him to Black Hole
charging.
Sun.
10%.
And this time we have to make sure that none of them escape.
Entering system, Black Hole Sun. Xenon Q.
How do we make sure that none of them escape, though? That's gonna be tough. There's already a queue here that I don't know. It probably doesn't count as part of the mission, but we're still gonna make sure it doesn't escape.
Entering system, Black Hole Sun.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna refill the kitty. The catnip, sorry. Oh, can't refill it yet. The Bolt Joker isn't there yet. Move, Bolt Joker, move. Okay, we're trying to shoot down this queue, but it's dodging. Yeah, fighting in Sita is weird. The 10 times speed up does mess with the targeting AI. Just get rid of this guy. We won't even get a lot of money for this
On
one.
behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
Look at this conga line of ships there. Can you see on the map here this conga line of ships? These are like all ships that were trying to dock with Rombi. But some of them somehow get stuck. And then the docking port is full and then everything grinds to a halt. It's really weird. Yes, I think the ramming HP damage you take is depends on the... Wait, is the exterminator not gonna go through? It's gonna go through, yeah. Depends on the level of damage of the enemy ship that you're ramming. So if you ram a very weak ship, you take less hull damage yourself.
It's in on invasion. Looks like like the local guys could use a hand. Let's turn those tin buckets into scrap metal. You want in, right? This is your chance to prove it.
Okay, this time I cannot be a coward, so we shall not be a coward. I need the ball joker to give the catnip more hammer heavy torpedoes.
Hammer heavy torpedo transferred.
And then what are your Bolt Joker? What are your settings? No. Ah, external commodity logistics. What are your waypoints? Okay. Edit waypoint. Fly to station. Add waypoint. Load. Hammer heavy torpedoes. The maximum cargo space. Start.
Accepted.
And we're probably gonna have to bring in the catnip again, because I cannot fight all of these Xenon with this layout. Ooh! But we are lucky, there is an Argon military titan.
Argon military
Just
titan.
happens to have jumped into the system. Great. There's also a bunch of Xenon N ahead of us,
Xenon N.
which we're just gonna poltergeist. I'm gonna already get the catnip in here. Catnip is getting low on energy cells. We'll have to refuel that. I feel like the west gate is not safe, so catnip's gonna go to the south gate, and I'm gonna make it my duty to defend the south gate for now. The Xenon Qs are definitely coming towards us here. And there's already the first Xenon K jumping in.
Poltergeist missile. Poltergeist missile. Poltergeist
Alright, Catnip,
missile.
your job is now... Actually, I want to save,
Poltergeist missile.
because this has many ways this could go horribly wrong.
Poltergeist missile.
Oh, what? Why did my poltergeists all self-destruct?
L Delta.
Okay. Catnip. What's your weapon layout? Flail barrages. Okay. If you have a flail barrage, Catnip,
Xenon L.
go for the Xenon... Nah, we can take those on ourselves. Catnip, there's no need for flail barrages now. Do your worst and do the
Hammer
hammers.
torpedo installed.
We are gonna say missile barrage on the Xenon K. I want a lot of missiles over there. So send in 6 barrages. Because there should be more capital ships spawning over there. Now I hope those barrages don't crash into asteroids, because if they do, I will be sad. Oh, something just got destroyed there. I think that was the trade station, yeah. Goodbye, Argon trade station. We will miss you. We're taking out another Q. And I need to make sure that nothing escapes here. Now the thing we want to watch is this flail barrage. Not this flail barrage, but this hammer barrage. But I think the way is relatively clear here. I can't zoom in any better, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'd say the way is clear toward that Xenon K. And there's already more capital ships jumping in, so I hope we can take out more than one. Yeah, there's the hammer barrage to our side. Took out another P. There's a bunch of Xenon N here. Come on, take out the Xenon N.
Xenon N.
Why did I buy these poltergeists if not to take out Xenon N?
Xenon N.
But the Xenon N are faster than the poltergeists, that's the problem.
Xenon N.
Alright, we took out another Q. Now where's our barrage? Can I zoom in on a hammer?
On behalf of our president and senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invasion.
Poltergeist missile. Self-destruct.
Alright, here comes the barrage.
Missile.
Let's hope they don't have good point defense to kill our missiles, because this is our main damage to kill these ships. Oh, it's taking more than I thought.
Xenon LX.
That's a lot of warheads we need to take out a destroyer. And now they go for the Q. That Q should be dead, I think. Yeah, that's Q dead. But we have 4 more capitals over there. How many hammer heavy torpedoes did that take? Like 30 or so? Or 40? Okay, this guy's just outranging us, which is kind of rude. The Argon Federation did bring
Argon. Military Titan.
a Titan, but that Titan is not really doing anything useful. Like that's a cowardly military ship there. Could we? I'm just gonna drift downwards now to get this guy in range. There we go. Not so smug now, are you? Okay, catnip. We will need more barrages.
Xenon J.
I ideally want the K out of commission, but the K is already coming for me.
Xenon
Okay, let's say this J. Give me a missile barrage on that J. How many do I want there? Let's say 12. How much is that gonna cost you on hammers? One barrage is 8. Okay. This is gonna be like 80 missiles. Yeah. Am I in the way of the missiles now? I feel like I might be in the way of the missiles, so I'm gonna go a little lower. So luckily they have a lot of things to shoot at in this sector, and I don't really need to worry about casualties. That's not going to be the case for a lot of other missions we later have to do. So We should enjoy this while we can, because it will be coming a lot harder, and there's gonna be... If all the missions scale like this, I'm already very worried that I might not be able to even do it. Like, there's a certain type of mission that I'm not sure I can do. And it's gonna be a very early mission of Operation Final Fury. Oh, but next up, the K.
Xenon K.
Right, let's slow it down and go into reverse. And we outranged the Xenon K, so we are already shooting it. And it's not shooting us yet, and this is like the best part of the fight for us. So that's why I'm going in reverse while they're approaching us, because this is prolonging the part of the fight where we can play to our range. If I was just rushing in, I'd be giving up my advantage too early. Oh, this K. Also, the Xenon Ks, I think they have atrociously slow turret. Oh. Also, this one gave us more money. This one gave us 20 million. I don't know why this one gave us more money. Alright, so the barrage took out a J in the background. It was 17 million. Which is weird. It's a different amount of money than before. Oh, the barrages are coming for the other K that we can easily shoot. Ah, the mission might have rolled differently. Yeah. It just might be the re-rolling changed the payout. Where are our... Oh, Jesus Christ, you're joking. They're going for the fighters now. So our super expensive anti-capital barrage is now deciding to go for the fighters. And this is why I would like the fighters to be dead before sending out the expensive barrages. Jesus, that is just sad.
Xenon
I mean,
K.
if it hits them, it's gonna kill them, but this is not why I'm producing those missiles. They're not made to kill M5s. I'm actually losing a huge amount of money every time an M5 gets hit by these, basically.
Xenon K.
Okay, the K is in the background.
Xenon J.
There's a J over there. But I'd rather take the other J.
Xenon J.
I'm gonna go for that J now. And I think our barrage is gonna die out soon. Alright, into the reverse now, Rombi. I want to shoot this. Funnily enough, I feel like I'm usually getting more damage from a Xenon J, which is just the carrier, than from the destroyers. Because the carriers tend to shoot me a lot more with their weapons. But let's see if this is true in this case. But yeah, Xenon aren't really a big trouble for us here. We are quite strong against Xenon with our layout. Now Karg are an entirely different beast. I don't actually know the range of a gamma Kion emitter.
On behalf of
I
our
don't know if we have
President
that in
and
the...
Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
I don't actually have the stats, so I don't know. Do your fortress fires charged PSP or just a standard shot? I actually don't know. I feel like they are charged PSP shots. They have such an oomph. I don't think this is the standard shot.
Xenon N.
Is our barrage still flying around? No, I don't think so. I think it's all dead.
Xenon J.
Yeah, I think I have to take out this J first. Because it's trying to flank and I don't want anything to escape. Because as we learned, if something escapes, the mission kind of works. So, the mission is already telling me to go to the south gate, which... I hope nothing escaped through the south gate. No. Oh, there's a Xenon L that escaped into Wasteland. Okay, I need somebody to go into Wasteland and kill that. Spook, cut high. Jump to the sector Wasteland. And just kill that Xenon L. Oh, we're already in range of that Xenon J. So now we're fighting two capitals at the same time, which is actually the opposite of what you want to do. Spook cut high, combat, attack all enemies. I hope you kill that Xenon L, because that Xenon L apparently counts as part of our mission. What's our payout, actually, currently? Oh yeah, it's 140 million, and we'll get a couple million more if we get these kills. Yeah, another 17 here. And another 17 over there, I think. No, another 20 that should be another 20. Okay. So we're now at 180 million payout.
Xenon Q.
Alright, Catnip, we don't need you anymore. Jump and fly to station. I have to recharge you somewhere. How about the military outpost? Does that have energy cells here? It does. Okay, Catnip. Why don't you dock at the military outpost?
Command accepted.
I sure hope. What is an interworlds? You let the Xenon L escape? Come on, Spook Cut High.
Jump device aborted.
Oh, now you're out of energy. Ugh. Great. Where can we even reload the energy? Oh, probably a military outpost here, but
Command accepted.
I need somebody to hunt down that ship. We did also lose Nikki, so we don't have Nikki to send in. Knuffle is terrible out of sector. Kaladin has nothing inside. I guess we'll just have to hope that this thing dies to some border patrols. But there don't seem to be any border patrols going around here, so... Also, there's more Xenons spawning. Okay, Kaladin, what is your weapon layout? Iron shot, railguns, flak artillery... Okay, Kaladin. You're not a fighter, but... You're gonna have to give us... You're gonna have to stick one out for the team. Oh, you're gonna help us for now. You're gonna have to improvise, Kaladin.
Command accepted.
And you're just gonna have to chase down that
Xenon
thing.
L. Xenon M.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
Oh, by the way, did we have any good drops? One Iron Shard Railgun is not bad.
Photon pulse
A
cannon.
PPC is not bad. But I'm more interested in whether Kaladin can do this. Alright, Kaladin, don't disappoint me. Attack all enemies you have on your turrets. Kaladin, we need that guy dead, so we can finish our mission here. It's just a Xenon L, Kaladin. Could also launch a fighter attack, which is what we're gonna do if Kaladin himself fails here. Don't let it past you, Kaladin. Alright, that should now be in range. Shoot, Kaladin, shoot! Oh no, you're letting him pass. Kaladin. Kaladin. Nope, nope, you're letting him pass. Kaladin, send out a fighter attack.
Command accepted.
Alright, the fighters did it. Whew! Good job, fighters. Now, I don't know how to get the fighters back into the Kaladin, but we finished this mission. There's another Xenon Q that spawned, though. So, oh, this mission isn't over. Let's take out the Xenon Q as a farewell gift. Right, Kaladin. How do I tell you... How do I tell you to recall all the fighters? The special ship command? No. I have not used carrier command software that often, so actually I don't know the details. Oh, I don't want to accidentally shoot the gate actually here, so... Oh, somebody's grilling that Xenon Q. Who's this madman?
Argon. Mercenary Paranid. Argon. Paranid. High-tech transporter.
Oh, they just died, huh? Oh, that's sad. Well, whoever you were, we salute you. Okay, now, Red has told us that... Yes, that was pretty cool. You're one hell of a fighter, man. Alright, looks like this is everyone. Better get back to base. Let's hit it. And he now asks me to dock at Argon Sector 1148. At the military base there. So, this is where we're gonna go.
No aim. Asteroid.
Let's also save in case cutscenes can sometimes be a problem in this very old game, so let's save. We're supposed to have a cutscene. Alright, I'm just gonna jump into 148.
10%.
And I'm not gonna bother about more pirates.
30. 40. 50%. 60, 70.
And Caladan has landed all the ships again. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I think I want to use the carrier attack more. I might even buy a carrier and entirely fill it up with some standard ship.
Sector M148.
Alright, we are now in Argon Sector M148. One of the stations is still hostile to us.
Talking to the others. What?
This is the station that we broke into in the Terran plot.
Military base.
Now, I don't think it should still be hostile to us, but the game can be a bit wonky about those things, so... Yeah, And in this sector there are combat ships of all the races, and we're also gonna drop
Advanced satellite.
and satellite.
ejected.
Just to have some vision here permanently. For example, there's a split military Python, there's an Argon Colossus, there's a Boron Falcons. Paramilitary Skate, a split Nova, a Paranet Scorpion. Okay, yeah, this is the cursed area. The races are mixing. Race mixing in Sector M148. No surprise that the Terran government is so opposed to what is happening in this sector. And we are gonna dock. I wonder what the commander will think of us if we just turn up with a Terran M2 and just say, hey, yeah, we're the new guy. By the way, we heard you need assistance. You need every fighter you can get. And then we just dock in our own Osaka.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation is honored to welcome you aboard.
Connection to local trading network established.
Welcome, warrior. I am Shunit Sikt of the Great Split Family Ronka, the appointed commander of Operation
There's your answer.
Final Fury. As you know, we are in all-out war with the Kah, and we're not going to stop until they're gone from all Commonwealth sectors for good. Today, however, you are going to fly a reconnaissance mission inside Kah territory to access the scale of their activities. You will log everything that you see. You will start immediately. That is all.
There you go. The commander of Operation Final Fury is, what's your name? No, that's not the name. Well, it's a split of the family Roncar.
Incoming message.
Do you trust the split? And, Jason Medina sending us a message. Hey man, I see you've been sent on a recon mission too. Piece of cake, right? Good luck though. Let's grab a drink together when we're back at base. Oh Jason, don't put too many death flags onto yourself. We can buy boarding pods
Boarding
here.
pod.
Bought. This missile
I would
is not
like to buy
compatible with
more
your ship.
energy cells.
Bought.
And yeah, question. Should we go on the recon mission with Knuffle, which is probably the intended way to do it? Or should we go on the recon mission with Rombucker?
Docking granted.
Oops, that's the
Command
wrong one.
accepted.
Not on my life. But I love their ships. I mean, yeah, I don't trust the split. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you'd be crazy to trust the split. The Rombaka, okay. Joshua says we do this in the Rombaka. Do a Steiner Scout Lance? Which Steiner are we talking about here?
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Alright. So, we now have access to even more sectors. So you know how we always were playing like in these sectors here, and it's going from like Kingdom End all the way to Mindanao Oasis? Naturally, the Luran Commonwealth. Is that an ogre preference? Because if it is, I don't know. But now there's even more sectors that we know. We've now know about Kach sector. I'm still gonna call them Kach. Kach sector 931. This sector has been recently identified as a Kach sector. Although several patrols have successfully navigated the sector, entering the sector is not recommended without heavy backup. We're pretty heavy, so we're just gonna jump in.
At 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, jumping. Entering system. Ka'ach sector 931.
Alright, they want us to eject an advanced satellite.
Advanced satellite ejected.
And now we're supposed to scan the station. Alright. Sounds easy enough. It's a big stompy mech faction. Okay. We're in the perfect ship for a scout mission, I'm sure. I mean, look, this mission does not seem to scale in difficulty, by the way. This is exactly how I remember it. I do recall some M6s spawning, though. And I wonder...
Energy bolt. This laser.
Ooh, there's energy bolt chain guns. Yeah, this is why this mission is good, by the way, if you do it early, because there's a lot of drops that you can grab. But I do not remember this mission being particularly hard, except for the M6 Corvettes that spawn and hunt you. I wonder if we'll have something else spawn in and hunt us. Alright,
Sector 931.
yeah. The advanced satellite was already destroyed, which isn't a surprise. The Kach are not just gonna let us... Holy moly, our shields are melting, though. Our shields are melting.
Interceptor.
I need to shoot down some Kach here. I'm gonna start spamming poltergeists.
Interceptor.
Where are all the poltergeists going?
Kach fighter. Kach scout. Kach fighter. Kach scout.
We have the poltergeists. Oh, don't shoot the asteroid.
Kach intercept needle. Kach scout. Kach scout. Needle. Kach scout.
Alright, this should help.
Poltergeist missile. Poltergeist missile. Self. Kach.
Alright, a little bit of breathing room here.
Kach scout.
Our shields are down to 60% though, so note to self, we cannot ignore Kach fighters just shooting at the Rombaka. And here's the problem. This mission wants us to get really close to the station so that we can scan it.
The Kach poltergeist missile self-destructed.
No, that was not the right sentence,
The
Betsy.
Kach's alert. Missile closing.
No, Betsy. Those are just needles, they don't even hurt.
Pirate eclipse. No pirate eclipse.
Excuse me? What are pirates doing here? I mean, pirates are crazy. Pirates are everywhere, so yeah, you'd never know. So I need to get very close to the station to scan it. I don't actually know if this huge fat ship can get close enough to the station. It's possible we can't do this mission in this ship.
Scan complete.
Okay. I just rammed it.
Pirate discoverer. The Kach station.
And we rammed into there and we scanned it complete. Okay. This was an easy mission. Return to the military base. We got 1.8 million for this. Argon Sector 1 M185.
Device charging at 10%.
The joke is that Haus Steiner, pretty much the equivalent of industrialized Germany in the Battletech universe, frequently used the power of money to over-deploy heavy mechs, ultimately culminating in the joke of a Steiner Scout Lance, aka a formation of the heaviest mechs you can find.
Sector M148.
Ah.
Argon equipment dock. Military base.
Alright, let's hear what our boss thinks. What does our boss think of our reconnaissance by ramming? Yeah, we kinda overdid that, but it's fine. We don't need this. Ah, by the way, Kaladin. How much energy cells do you have left? I cannot read that number because the sun is shining too much. Only 470. Okay, Kaladin. You should grab some more energy cells from the military outpost.
Command accepted.
Same with the Spook Katai. You should buy some energy cells.
Energy cells are the unified energy storage.
And the catnip also, but there's not going to be a lot left now that I bought almost all of them.
Energy.
Can you go? Ooh. Okay, well, here's the problem with the Xenon right now. The Xenon are really antsy. Look at Thyne's Abyss. There's a Xenon K going through Thyne's Abyss. I bet if we look at all the sectors near the Xenon... Well, this one isn't. But... especially near Xenon Sector 101 probably as well. The Xenon just are spawning a whole lot of ships. Actually, we're fine. They didn't actually send a huge amount, but yeah, they do like to. They're trying to compensate for all of their losses, is what I'm trying to say, and they try to compensate by just flooding the galaxy with their ships. Which is also a reason why a lot of our ships are down. Like while I was AFK grinding, a lot of my universe traders and stuff, they died to random Xenon attacks and all over the place, because the Xenon are just trying to do kind of like weird pilgrimages from one of their sectors to the others. And because the Xenon sectors are so spread out all over the galaxy map, if you try to go from one of their sectors to the other to another of their sectors, they basically path a very weird path through half the galaxy. And on the way, they just flatten things, because the Commonwealth is kind of a wet paper towel in Terran Conflict and does not have the ability to adequately defend itself. A group of 2 Qs or any Xenon capital ship will win most out of combat, out of sector combat. Alright, let's listen to our boss, the
Connection to local trade.
split man.
Worry, your son Nadina has been killed while deploying a minefield
Oh
in
no.
the sector today. We believe that his ship's flight data recorder is still intact. He will search for it and retrieve it before the Kach can find it. Carry on.
Alright, did you guys just hear it? It's very quick. I know this game isn't great at presentation, but he just told us that warrior Jason Nadina has been killed. So while we were fighting in one sector, Jason Nadina died in another sector. It's rough. It's rough. I know you need to hold back your tears now.
Energy cell. Energy cell.
Oh no, how shocking. And we need to recover the flight recorder of Jason Nadina.
Energy.
He should have just brought an M2 as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, we had no problems with our M2. Let's see if that changes. So, we have another mission. Our new mission is called Recon Mission. Well done. Warrior Jason Nadina has been killed. Search for the flight data recorder and bring it back. Carry on, says also our split overlord. And our job is to find the data device. So now we have car sector 841. Which, weirdly enough, we can see the population in these sectors. Which doesn't make any sense.
Jump device
But
charging
hey.
at 10%. 20.
Goodbye, Brad XP.
Engine system.
Ka'ach Sector 841.
Alright, this car sector looks the same.
Asteroid data storage device.
So we have to go to that data storage device.
Alert.
Now,
Missile closing.
so as I told you, some missions scale, some missions don't scale. Pretty sure this mission here right now is not scaling without difficulty, or at least there's a limit to how much it can scale. And we have far exceeded that limit, so this mission is kind of not throwing anything significant at us. Now, as we learned, we cannot ignore Karg fighters just shooting us, and there's a whole bunch of heavies coming. There's like 6 M3s. So I have to hope. I think they outrange our Starburst shockwave generators or something like that, and that's why we have such troubles with them. Oh yeah, and there's continuously spawning in M5s. Honestly, an M6, if you play this yourself, an M6 is almost perfect for this mission. A fast M6. Because you're strong enough that you can deal with lots of fighters, but you're fast enough that you don't... Like, this doesn't turn into a slog, and you can outrun like capital ships. Yeah, here's the problem. They're outranging me. So I need to actually, when they chase me, I need to actually slow down and reverse to get them into range. Otherwise, you can see our Starburst shockwaves are just not hitting them.
Alert. Missile closing. Alert. Missile closing. Alert. Missile closing.
The
Asteroid.
The Ka'ach Interceptor. The
Interceptor?
Ka'ach
Asteroid.
needs fake
Data sting. Fake data storage device.
Yeah, there are better anti-fighter layouts than what we're running. I think Terran ships are not that good. So honestly, the ship I should have brought for this is the ship that I really want to build.
Poltergeist missile.
Hmm.
Alert.
Alright, we gotta do that ship build. We gotta do that one. For sure once. And this is kind of like the only type of mission where we could deploy it. It's an absolute solo ship. And it would be utterly insane, I think. It's a good old friend from X2. It's my favorite weapon. Paranit Excellence build. A phased shockwave generator. Okay. I don't think there are any cart nearby, so let's just keep moving.
Alert. Missile closing.
Yeah, as you can see, whenever a missile is shot at me, it throws me out of the time, the speed up.
Missile closing.
Alright, and now I need to aim for this thing. I wonder though, will we pick it up when it hits, or can we just... Yeah, it can juggle. Excuse me? Alright, we got it. I think there are 3 energy cells here, but yeah, they're not a lot.
Phased a deadly weapon found on most corvettes, destroyers, and carriers. The phased array.
Oh, this is a unique weapon. I have to pick up the PALC. There's no way to get a PALC legally. This is the weapon that I was like confused about. Like, how do we get it? That's the one, right?
A deadly weapon.
Yeah, because I don't know any place in the universe that produces it. I want that. I want that.
Cargo bay now contains phased array laser cannon.
Nice. I don't care about Kach. Oh, there's a Kach Corvette there.
Corvette.
So we can have a look at a Kach Corvette. I don't know if we've seen any in X3 Terran Conflict yet. We do remember them from Reunion. But here's the Terran Conflict version of a Kach Corvette. I think it's the same model. It goes on some strange ships. Yeah, didn't we have a ship that could run it? Couldn't Kaladin run it?
A deadly weapon found on most
Yeah, Kaladin can run it.
the phased array laser cannon uses
It's
an
only
array
on
of
Split,
quick
M7s, and the True Light Seeker, but the True Light Seeker gimmick is kinda that it's compatible with all weapons in the game. So that doesn't really count. Or almost all weapons in the game. So yeah.
jump device charging.
Question is whether we buy an actual Tiger, or whether we put it on Kaladin.
Entering system. Argon sector M148.
How can Split mount it? Well, I don't obviously make the rules here. I think this model was in the extended mod in Reunion, then they added it to the base game. Really? I think... I don't think they put anything from the mods here.
Military base.
Except for some of the scripts they put in. Quite a few ships from that mod made it into the base game, I think. You really? I thought there were like copyright problems, which is why they never did such a thing, but hey, if you have sources on that, I'd be interested to know which ships. I know there's some community additions to the game, in particular in X2 and X3, and there's the blackboard on the stations that tells you about things happening there. And a lot of the stories on there are handwritten by the community. There was a large community drive to write, like, because a lot of the stories is just like random filler stories that are supposed to make the universe feel more alive. And I, by the way, think they made an excellent job for that. Like at that, like I think that blackboard. Yeah, I feel like that blackboard works actually better than X3.
Successfully done.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation is honored to welcome you aboard.
Alright, let's listen to our split boss.
Very well done. An outpost can now be placed in its forward sector, but your help is not needed there at this point in time. You are ordered to stand by until further notice. There will be new orders for you shortly.
Alright, they give us a short downtime, which is a typical thing that these missions sometimes do, is that they tell you, oh, go do something else.
Please note that any space weed consumption aboard this station is against the law.
But the game wants you to go out and build your own empire and not just stick to the missions. This is really made for players who don't really use the sandbox nature of the game enough. But for us, obviously, we don't need these incentives, so I'm probably just gonna skip over it.
Destroyer both.
Although I am curious about certain things. What's our money situation? 1.8 billion. Yeah. We're gonna undock and we're gonna fly around a bit. And then they're gonna tell us, hey, come back. But in the meantime, I wanted the catnip to go buy some energy cells. Oh, they're actually out of energy cells here. Oh yeah, Kaladin also should buy some energy cells.
Energy cells. Bought.
Ooh, and boarding pods.
Boarding pod.
Always no boarding
This
pods.
missile is
And I'm gonna take a quick water break. I'll be right back. Sadly, it pauses the music if I pause this. Alright, let's see when they call us here. In the meantime, I need to check a few things. First thing I want to check is the TLS PSP buyer. Yeah, you're full on PSP. The SSC buyers are also very important to me. Yeah, this guy's also full of PSPs, so we're kind of full on point singularity projectors. This has not produced a single starburst shockwave generator. That is bad. You are not doing your job.
Command accepted.
But there are 8 starburst shockwave generators, at least on this ship. It's a little bit. And we had somewhere someone buying... Someone was buying these shadow missiles, which I care a lot about. Are you joking? The game is joking, right? It just despawned all of them? Where are my ships? What? Okay, here's what's happening. In the moon system, there was a shadow missile fabrication. It was in the moon, wasn't it? And we were buying loads of shadow missiles. We had already like one full... God damn it, I needed those shadow missiles. How can you just despawn them? I was using them. I was buying them all. Well, maybe they were full. Maybe this trick of sending in a... Maybe it got blown up. Unlikely. It's in the moon. The Terrans don't let anything get into here. This is bad. This was our only source of shadow missiles. And it just... The worst thing is not just that it despawned on me, but that it despawned and it just took all of my ships with it. Like, where are these ships? Okay, I'm gonna turn on show hidden ships. This is gonna be annoying. I only want transporters. Chip, Carmen, chip, Carmen, chip, 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 chip. CLS Mercury, Zephyrus, Demeter Miners, Dennis, Duke, Fripo, Hub Haulers, Marine Scabbard, Prophet Station, PSP Holder Baldric. Oh, you could grab
Point
some PSPs.
singularity projector transferred.
holder, flail holder.
The proto
You have a lot of flail barrages in the bald choker, the bald rig. Let's check them all. Hull, ice, protein, SSW, water, energy cells, SSC, ice, energy, food, PSP, bio, water, bio, EC, water, bio, and water, EC, food, water, E, energy, energy, another PSP, Titan, rations, energy. No, none of these are this. Universe traders, your baldricks, enhanced dolphins. Man, they really despawned them on me! I didn't know this game did this to you. Shouldn't I at least get a message? I mean, there was a message. There was one message where it said, your rapier got destroyed in the system Moon. And this is this. They despawned the shadow missile. They despawned the shadow missiles from Moon. How? I had a guy in there. Whoever wrote on the internet that you can just put a ship inside to prevent it from being despawned, they lied. Or it doesn't fully prevent it, it's just like a band-aid. Well, there's nothing we can do about that, but it is a big blow. First of all, I was paying a lot for those shadow missiles. Second of all, these shadow missiles are obscenely strong, and I wanted to test them and show them off. We already have the kitty, but I wanted to capture an Aegir and show them off. Oh well, nothing to worry about right now. We would not have used shadow missiles today anyway. Well, now we're waiting. This mission might actually need me to go to Nathan's Voyage. I'm gonna jump to Nathan's Voyage. Because I think there's a mission that starts in Nathan's Voyage, where you just tell you, oh, go there. Oh, I don't wanna ram these people.
Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 1,000 credits.
incoming message.
Alright, there we are. They just want me to go back. Right. Warrior, return to military command.
Jump device charging.
Okay, so here's where the really tough missions begin.
System, Argon sector
And
M148.
this is where I might fail. So we had the first mission. Well, I don't know if this still counts as... No, we finished the first mission. This is now the second mission. So the first mission was the Xenon invasion. It was basically Brett's... Not Brett's story. What was his name? Jason Nadina's story. We are now in the second mission. We're going to start the second mission. And the second mission, I suspect, is going to be a big problem for us. Also, this guy rammed me. in his what are you?
Split military buster sentinel
In his Buster Sentinel.
military base.
Because the second mission, well, you're gonna see it, but it's an escort mission.
Docking granted.
Ah.
Autopilot activated. Autopilot off.
It's hard to dock with this thing because it's hard to gauge how far away am I from the station because we have such a long nose. Like, I don't want to accidentally ram into this thing, so... Yeah, but I do want to get into auto-dock range because I don't want to have to actually fly, so we're just going to use a docking computer. Okay, boss, tell us what's on, and please don't tell me it's a escort mission.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation is honored to welcome you aboard.
Connection to local trading network.
Warrior, it's been decided by the committee to create our own local resource chain to become less dependent on supplies from inner sectors. You are ordered to find at least 3 high-yield asteroids in the adjacent uncharted sectors. Carry on.
Okay, so we need to scan asteroids. Should we do this in the Rombak? Does the Rombaka even have a mineral scanner? Oh, there's a freight scanner we can buy here. Rombaka, do you have a mineral
The
scanner?
Osaka-class destroyer boasts considerable firepower and enhances the
We do. Okay, I guess we're flying the Rombaka as a mineral scanner, which is
jump device
utterly idiotic.
10%.
But you guys want it, so...
Unknown sector.
No, this doesn't make sense. Come on, guys, this does not make sense. Knuffle, do you have more energy cells to buy? Oh, okay, Knuffle, jump to sector. We're gonna use Knuffle.
Command accepted.
We're gonna station Rombi near here.
Hyperion Vanguard.
Ah yeah, this is just for the size comparison. This is our Rombaka. This isn't actually a good angle because it's very dark. Let's go over to the other side. And this is Knuffle's ship. Oh yeah, quite a bit bigger. And then if we take the Knuffle and we get them the... No, Knuffle, you're supposed to just stand there.
Command accepted.
Don't move. I wanted you to be there. Alright. If we take the J. Castro and we compare this size to the... Well, it's actually not showing as well because we are too far away. So yeah, this is our small ship versus Knuffle.
Hyperion Vanguard.
And this is Knuffle versus the big ship. And it's even hard to see like our small like scout ship here. It's just like a smidgen here. Alright. But we're gonna use this smidgen to scout out the asteroids.
Autopilot activated.
Alright, there are already COG scouts. I hope nothing bigger spawns. but I don't know what will spawn. So let's see what we get here. Oh, do we have advanced satellites? We do.
Advanced satellite.
They're gonna be useful later. Oh man, they're Kaka sending in a lot of scouts here.
Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector. Advanced satellite ejected.
I think Knuffle and Rombi should be fine. As long as Rombi doesn't accidentally shoot Knuffle. That's actually the biggest danger, so probably I'm just gonna tell Knuffle... Knuffle, you know what? Just fly over into M148 and just stand by there.
Command accepted. Navigate Argon sector M148. Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Alright, we did not scan enough of these asteroids. Let's scan more of them. In my memory, the good asteroid is somewhere over there. Because I think it's a fixed asteroid. And also they're destroying our advanced satellites.
Advanced satellite ejected.
It's not nice.
Asteroid.
That is a terrible asteroid.
Asteroid.
You think we can sell it to our split commander that an ore yield 3 asteroid counts as high yield? Oh, this is high yield, surely. 31? No? How does that not count as high yield? That's high. That's the highest we had so far, and you counted the other ones as high yield.
Asteroid.
I call nonsense. Okay, this one you counted as high yield. That one.
Asteroid. Alert. Missile closing.
There's a lot of scouts here, as you can see. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is our extreme rank, because I don't remember there being this many scouts. It's just spawning a lot of ships here.
Asteroid.
Not good yields. I think this one was the good one. And that's so annoying because, yeah, escort mission is coming up. I'm telling you.
Self-destruct.
Scans received. You are to protect the construction units until the mines are established and their own shields are activated. Carry on.
Yep. So this is the problem now. It now wants to do us an escort mission.
Missile.
Pilot, we ask you that you protect us from all enemies.
Oh god, I hope that orca isn't gonna ram. Mr. Orca?
Command accepted.
Mr. Orca, what are you doing?
Osaka.
Mr. Orca, don't turn that much. Why are you turning into Rombi? Don't turn into Rombi. Also this,
Boron. Orca.
okay, I need Knuffle back. Alright, Rombaka. Combat. Protect the Boron
Command
Orca.
accepted.
And I'm gonna get Knuffle back here.
Command accepted.
Because I think Nuff is going to be a much better ship to do this in than Rombi. Rombi can float around. Rombi can help. But Rombi isn't going to be the be-all, end-all here. Do we have better anti-capital ships? Probably Kaladin, actually.
Hyperion, Vanguard.
I might just bring in the entire fleet. Because I remember this escort mission just being awful originally. Alright, Kaladin. How about your energy cells? You have energy cells. Kaladin, we need you here.
Command accepted.
Alright, I need to take care of these little
Ka, Scout.
scouts.
Boron, Orca.
Who knows what Rombi is doing here? I don't know what Rombi's doing. Rombi's doing weird things. Rombi's doing Rombi things. Rombi! I told you to protect the Orca, okay. Kaladin,
Panther.
also protect the Orca.
Command accepted.
I hope Kaladin is actually up to the task. But Kaladin should have a lot of flak. Actually, doesn't the catnip have... No, I think the catnip has basically no weapons. Yeah. The Spook Katai, what do you have? PPCs. Spook Katai could help. I think we're gonna need all the help we can get here. We're bringing in the Spook as well.
Command accepted.
Ah, they're car coverts. Okay. Rombaka. Rombaka, combat, your job is to attack capital
Command
ships.
accepted.
And the Spookatai protect the Rombaka.
Command accepted.
Gonna have to see how this works. Usually only corvettes are spawning in this mission. Yeah, there you go. Roast them. Didn't want to get toasted here.
Ka, Scout. Ka, Scout. Target left firing range. Target is now in firing range. Target left firing range.
We gotta fight off these scouts.
Scout. Ka, Scout. Target left firing range. Ka, Scout.
Luckily they're only scouts, so they're not doing a lot of damage, but there are a lot of scouts.
Boron, Orca. Ka, Scout. Ka, Scout. Target left Panther.
The Kaladin actually shooting some of them down? Maybe. No, Kaladin is shooting some down. That's good, actually. That's helping me. Because if I have to shoot them all down by my hand, that's gonna be annoying.
Ka, Scout. Silkworm, Hornet, Firefly, Hammerhead, Wildfire, Banshee, Mosquito, Silkworm, Missile, Banshee, Mosquito, Missile.
I don't really have good missiles for this mission, though.
Ka, Scout. Osaka. Ka, Scout.
I gotta focus first on the craft that are attacking the Orca, because the Orca is our target to protect.
left firing range. Kach, scout. Target is now in firing range. Kach, scout. No aim. Asteroid.
Okay,
Kach, corvette.
here are the corvettes coming. I don't know how much the Spook Cut High and the Rombaka are going for them, though. They seem to be not on a good course. So I want to stay on an intercept course between those corvettes and the Orca. Where's Kaladin? Kaladin's right there, okay. Yeah, I would like to drop another satellite.
Advanced satellite. Eject.
Just to have a bit more vision here.
Target is now in firing range.
Oh, I don't want to get shot by that. Well, okay. Well, that was a mistake. I didn't want to get shot by that. I said that. And, yeah, we ate those PSP shots. Almost as if PSP shots hurt. Ouch. Well, here we go again.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon
Argon
Federation
Federation.
is honored to welcome you aboard.
Connection to local trading network.
Warrior, it's been decided by the committee to create our own local resource chain to become less dependent on supplies from inner sectors. You are ordered to find at least 3 high-yield asteroids in the adjacent uncharted sectors. Carry on.
Command accepted.
Ooh, I hope I don't crash into Knuffle if I jump there now. Well,
Jump
only way to
device
find one way to
charging.
find out.
10%. Entering system. Unknown sector.
No, the Knuffle just automatically gets shoved to the side when we do that. Okay, that's good. I would like the Rombaka to move a bit. Forward here.
Command accepted.
I'm already gonna call in Spook Cut High.
Command accepted.
Right, yeah, we need to scan those asteroids.
Asteroid. Advanced satellite ejected.
So yeah, what happened there just now? Why did I die? Well, I ran into friendly fire, essentially. I ate the point singularity projector shots from Rombucker, and it just completely deleted the Knuffle. Yeah, they just hurt that much.
Asteroid.
Now, if I had remembered where the high-yield asteroids were, we could speed this part up, but I did not, so...
One of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Oh no, who's under attack? I worry not a lot here.
Command accepted.
Oh, 12 Navidium here. Huh. Well, that's not what we need. I would call that a high-yield asteroid, but I don't think... Well, actually, these people are working against the COG. They should be interested in knowing about Navidium asteroids. But I actually don't think they are, so... Alright, let's just automate this part a bit. Scan the asteroids.
Autopilot activated.
And who's...
Panther.
Why are you in front of the gate, Kaladin? I want you to... move somewhere. Just move anywhere here.
Command accepted.
It's Knuffle. Knuffle's up there. That's fine. I just don't want anybody to be in front of the gate.
Alert.
That's not a good way to go. Let's not go over there.
Asteroid. Asteroid.
Okay, I hope 27 counts. No?
Asteroid.
Why does 27 not count as high yield? Nobody knows. Okay, you liked this one.
Asteroid. Asteroid.
I sure wish they were going for my highly defended ships and not just for...
Self-destructed.
Just not for my ship, but they seem to be gunning for me specifically.
Asteroid.
Luckily, we have an unfairly fast ship,
Asteroid.
so the COG can't even keep up. Well, that is a low-yield asteroid if I've ever seen one.
Asteroid.
We have this? No, this one is not scanned yet. Oof. This is very low.
Asteroid.
By the way, the word asteroid means like a star,
Asteroid.
which is kind of ironic if you think about it, because there's hardly anything in space that you could think about that is less like a star than an asteroid. An asteroid is just like a dead small rock. Whereas a star is a massive amount of gas that's glowing very brightly.
Asteroid.
Which is kind of like the opposite of a small, dirty, dark rock. Okay, here's a part of a plan. I'm gonna lure all of these scouts over there.
Asteroid.
He's nearly done X3. So close. Hello, Strudel. How are you? Yeah, we are getting close. But only X3 Terran Conflict. Don't forget, there are multiple parts to X3. Alright. I actually want to sit behind all of these guys, and I want to laugh. I want to watch them shoot down all the Karg and laugh. Sure hope they shoot them all down. Especially Kaladin. Kaladin would be really good. About 10 more minutes, I reckon. No, they're...
Alert. Missile closing.
I mean, it's my New Year's resolution to finish the game. It's not my New Year's Day resolution. Also, New Year's Day is already over, so I guess, yeah. Alright, come on, shoot them down. Kaladin, you can do it. It's a lot of them, but there's also a lot of you, Kaladin. Alright, let's try to lead them into these people.
Karg Scout. Karg Scout.
Okay, surely now they're gonna get shot down if I go for more asteroids. Yeah. That list is shrinking rapidly.
No aim. Asteroid.
Oh! Did they already put the correct asteroids on my HUD? Do I just have to go there and scan them? Or maybe I just... Oh yeah, this is a high yield asteroid.
You are to protect the construction
Okay.
units until the mines are established and their own shields are activated. Carry on.
Alright, Rombaka, your job will be to attack capital ships
Command accepted.
and Spukatai.
Ask you that you protect us from all enemies.
Command
Also,
accepted.
Kaladin, your job will be to protect that
Command
orca.
accepted.
And Knuffle,
Hyperion,
we're
Vanguard.
gonna join you in a second. I'm also gonna make a save. Because as fun as that was, I don't want to have to do that again. Oh, look at our little fleet here. I like it. I like seeing our ships finally do something. Where's that orca? There's that orca. Right, I didn't drop any advanced satellites actually. Let me actually drop some advanced satellites somewhere. Yeah, like here.
Advanced satellite ejected.
We have some vision. I should have dropped them. On the other hand, they're gonna get shot down very quickly. But I hate not having vision. Right, I want at least some near these high-yield asteroids.
Asteroid.
So I'm gonna drop some near the asteroids. And I'm gonna hope that our ships can take care of everything else. Why is that Boron Orca just being left alone completely? Kaladin? How about you follow? Follow that Orca, Kaladin. Jesus Christ. Is it that hard?
Advanced satellite ejected.
Right, that's one high yield.
Asteroid.
That's another one.
Asteroid. Asteroid.
That one is also high yield.
Advanced satellite ejected.
Also, it seems like the M5s are hunting me. Alright.
Thresher.
But Spook Katai is about to attack the corvettes, I think. What are the corvettes doing?
Kach Corvette.
The corvettes are kind of just going for the Orca, I think. Let's drop an advanced satellite, even though we don't need it here. Alright, enough. How about you also follow?
Command accepted.
Follow the Boron Orca.
Command accepted. Asteroid.
Ah, and that Boron Orca is now completely
Hyperion. Vanguard.
without defense against these fighters.
Kach Corvette.
Oh, at least one of the corvettes was shot down by somebody. I don't know who did it, but good job. Okay, there, the Rombi is shooting a salvo. If this hits, it probably kills it. It's trying to dodge, but it didn't dodge, okay.
Asteroid. Hyperion. Vanguard.
I'm just gonna drop another satellite.
Advanced satellite ejected.
Kaladin, do you have some advanced satellites? You don't. Who has these? I think Rombaka has some.
Osaka.
Yeah. Rombaka has some. Give me those advanced satellites. And I'm actually not gonna dock quite yet with Knuffle.
Asteroid. 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 Asteroid.
I want to drop some more satellites. Because having a satellite network will help me in this mission quite a lot.
Advanced satellite ejected. Advanced satellite ejected. Advanced satellite ejected. Advanced satellite ejected.
Okay, now this is a good layout. We have a good vision of most of the sector.
Advanced satellite ejected.
And Rombi and Rombi and Spook Katai are hunting, but there are no capital ships right now. And Kaladin and Gnaffle
Vanguard.
are near the Orca, so that should be fine.
Hyperion. Vanguard.
I'm probably now going to switch to Knuffle, because I can't really do anything in this ship. Well, I guess I can kind of like kite people, but that isn't the main goal here.
Hyperion. Vanguard.
Also, I worry that the mission is not progressing unless I'm near this thing. So, you do your thing.
Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Somebody got attacked. And there's some roast coming here. Alright, everything's clean.
Pilot at these coordinates.
Okay, something hold.
One of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Okay, who's under attack?
Very good. I think you've done it.
Okay, we now have an ore mine here.
Ore mine L Alpha.
Now I don't know how long this ore mine will last. Also, this ore mine seems to be... Chief, there's a problem with your ore mine, I think. Well, that ore mine is already slowly dying. 97% shields. But hey, that's not my problem. That ore mine is
Boron Orca.
and the... Okay, and the eye is a bit confused. Okay, Kaladin, follow me.
Command accepted.
Kaladin, get away from there. You're confusing the Boron Orca. That Boron Orca is very confused. Alright, Kaladin, now. Now you can follow that thing again. No, you're being too close when you follow it. I'm just gonna manually follow it.
Boron Orca.
Alright, these Karg scouts seem to be going for a satellite network, which sucks. It's gonna be good night satellite.
Attention, one of your ships is
Yep.
under attack. Unknown sector.
I really hate your satellite networks. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna deploy
Advanced
another one here.
satellite ejected.
Just to make their life a little bit harder. Oh, why did this Boron Orca turn around now?
Pilot at these coordinates.
Okay. We're dropping another mine. How's this ore mine doing?
Ore mine
Oh,
L
shield is
Alpha.
down to 91%.
Impressive.
Okay, we have another ore mine.
Boron Orca.
So they are building up ore mines here, and the main reason was they want to be more resource independent. So they're trying to develop their war economy. Of course, they're all pretending that this is in the name of fighting the Kah. But we know why they're really doing it, right? Like, this is clearly aggression that is ultimately aimed against Terra. And I hope none of you are fooled for even a second about the nefarious intentions of the Commonwealth here. On the other hand, I love having my own little fleet here. Just having the Rombaka, the Spukatai floating around, dealing with some ships. That's pretty good.
Attention, one of your ships
Alright, yeah, they're
is
shooting
under
down more of
unknown
our
sector.
satellites.
Advanced satellite ejected.
Which is my keyword to drop more satellites, just to annoy them. And even more.
Advanced satellite ejected. Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Okay. You wanna play this game, I can
Advanced
drop a lot more
satellite
satellites.
ejected. Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
They really wanna play this game,
Advanced
huh?
Satellite ejected.
Okay, I think this is the next asteroid or something.
Howard, at these coordinates.
Yep. Paladin, why are you overshooting me? You're supposed to follow me. Following means staying behind, if you don't know this.
Target and intercept. Full thrust.
Okay, target and intercept full thrust.
Done well, warrior. You will be contacted when needed.
Alright, and we've done this mission.
Attention,
Done well, you will...
one of your ships is under
Okay.
attack. Unknown sector.
And Rombi is fighting.
Osaka.
Oh no, Rombi is under attack by an M5. What will Rombi do? Oh, the M5 is already dead, I think. Yeah.
Thresher.
Good, 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 good. So here's where the annoying thing starts. We have a rank for Operation Final Fury. Our Operation Final Fury rank right now is Flight Sergeant. And to finish Operation Final Fury, we need to get this rank all the way up. Don't ask me how high it goes. Does it go to Commander or something like that? I don't know. Needless to say, there will be a bunch of useless missions that they ask us to do. Now, we're still in the fixed part, where this mission always happens. So the first mission we did with the Xenon fleet, and then the Karg scout missions, that always happens. And similarly, this mission where you're like supposed to build up these mines, that also always happens. But I think from now on, the missions will be semi-random. So it can be an escort mission for some freighters. And I think they sometimes ask you to escort freighters from Nathan's voyage over to the Xenon Sector 1 M148, and those are very annoying, those missions. Other times they will ask us to do another scout mission into the Karg sectors. So it really depends on the day, the random mission generation a little bit, what missions we'll get now. How much time in-game passed for the grind actually? In-game 7 days passed. Actually, a little bit more, I think. Well, no. 7.5 days passed in-game. For the grind. Okay, questions. We have a lot of Xenon ships. My favorite Xenon ship is an LX, sorry. And this one looks actually relatively well made. Well, we have several LXs. We can repair the Xenon LX for a cheap 3 million, so we'll do that. And then we'll tell this LX to dock at the equipment dock.
Command accepted.
So I want to equip that LX. I probably also want to just jump out of here. I will probably leave our fleet in this sector.
Advanced satellite.
Because we do need this sector constantly cleared out of interference. And honestly, I would like to have a better fleet even for this. Like if I had a true carrier that was filled to the brim with some fighter. That would be pretty good.
One of your ships is under attack. Unknown sector.
Yeah, and the scouts are killing our things here. So, question. What type of carrier? Of course, this is gonna take a little bit. So we're gonna handcraft. We're gonna handcraft all the little ships that go into Kaladin. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of like beautiful, unique ships inside Kaladin. And then they're all gonna horribly die when we eventually use them in a difficult mission. And it's gonna be fun to see who survives and who dies. And I'm probably only gonna use them in Operation Final Fury itself. But we could easily afford to just buy another carrier. Like we could just say, oh, I want to buy a Colossus. It's just 70 million. We don't have to equip it. I'll have to use a little bit. Oh, the Big Stinky is still there. Oh no, the Big Stinky is a...
The Venti heavy fighter can
It's the Venti, yeah.
guarding OTAS headquarters. Its powerful armor.
Yeah, I do want the Big Stinky. Big Stinky is repaired. Okay. And I could fill the carrier to the brim with stuff. For example, if we wanted to, we could make a carrier and fill it entirely with eclipses, for example. We could just fill up this thing with eclipses. Oh, let me just check this. Actually, an Eclipse L, it's not fully equipped weapon-wise. That is actually annoying.
The federal Argon government. When the long-serving Argon elite.
So probably M3s are not very good.
The Argon Buster was once the pride of the Argon fleet and was
they don't
instrumental
come
in
fully
the
equipped.
Argon victory in the Xenon conflict. However, during the Boron campaign, it was superseded by the Argon elite.
Oh, and when you buy a saber, it doesn't even come with weapons. How about a cutlass? No. Okay, yeah, I just thought we could easily equip a whole fleet of ships. I'm wrong. We would need a ton of weapons that we don't have. What's a weapon? Yeah, what's a weapon? Exactly. I mean, we have the Freeport.
A complex hub controls power distribution.
But the Freeport is actually selling all the weapons, except for cluster flag arrays, which kind of sucks because they're worth a lot. Yeah, it still has a Falcon hauler that's selling stuff. That's good. And yeah, they're still selling things. I thought we could just sneakily max out a little fleet of ships. But we'd need a ship fleet that we can easily equip. So one thing I thought was maybe, oh, Alvin bases.
This production facility.
But they're actually not producing that much.
No information is available from the Aldrin colony installations.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe another carrier will not be so easily done. We might just have to rely on Kaladin. But we could do stuff like buy, for example, buy 10. We could probably afford to do stuff like, oh, we're just gonna buy 10 Falcons or 10 Kias. Because they don't need that many weapons. They can run on HEPTs. And we can probably scrape together enough HPTs for that.
Space equipment docks are basically functional, but not.
I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, switching the system should reset the timer and they should now give us a new mission very quickly. Or not. Oh, Kaladin is following me. Kaladin. You don't need to follow me. I should, however, save. I should save.
Successfully docked.
And you know what? I think this is a good point to stop for tonight, because we've been going for 3.5 hours. And I don't want to overdo... Well, I essentially don't like to make it much longer than this. Because there's always a bunch of stuff I'm thinking about and I want to redo. So I think this is enough X3 for today. When will we be back? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe not. Might be, but maybe next Monday, for sure. We have several missions yet to go. We can still continue the hub plot line, which is probably something we'll do at the beginning of next stream. And then we'll come back to the intermediate steps of Operation Final Fury. There's probably gonna be a handful of missions for Final Fury that we have to do to get our rank up before we get really into the beefy end game missions. Kaladin is following. Time to end the stream. Well, I did say I'm ending X3. I didn't say I was ending the stream, though. Because there's other things we can stream, isn't there?